Hello students, class 9. This is your second poem, Wind. Wind means here Hawa, but here wind word has been used metaphorically. Here wind is the obstacle. Wind is the source of the obstacles problems, which creates a lot of obstacles and problems in the life of the human race. And why this wind and these obstacles prevail in our life, poet has tried to show that is the our weakness, our looseness towards our goal, our decision. So poet has represented here wind as the obstacle, as the enemy of the human race. So wind is here representing as the obstacle. So let us start. This poem Wind has been written by the poetess Subramanya Bharti, Tamil writer. So Subramanya Bharti says, "Wind comes softly. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of the book. You brought rain again. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. Frail, crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling leaves, crumbling hearts. The wind, God winnows and crushes them all. He would not do what you tell him. So come, let's build strong homes. Let's join the doors firmly. Practice to firm the body. Make the heart steadfast. Do this, and the wind will be friends with us. The wind blows out weak fires. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. His friendship is good. We praise him every day." Subramanya Bharti. This is the writer. Look here. His friendship is good. Everywhere you will find wind. Word wind. Before this line up to here you will find wind. But just after this line, he word has been used for the wind. And again his possessive adjective for the wind, and we him again. So here you will find that he and his is used for the human being, male race. So here wind has been presented as a male race, male obstacle. So here wind has been personified in this lesson and has been presented here as the obstacle, as the enemy for the whole human race, whole human civilization. And what poet wants to say, that wind comes softly. Poetess is here suggesting, requesting to the wind to come softly, means to come slowly, not to come forcefully by showing the destruction, by creating the destruction and havoc. Don't break the shutters of the windows. And poetess is saying that wind, you, if you will blow fastly and forcefully, fiercely, then you will break the shutters of the window. So wind, please come softly, come slowly, and when you will come slowly, our shutters of the windows will be safe. Means come softly and don't break the shutters of our windows. Don't scatter the papers. Wind, blow softly, and because when you will blow fiercely, forcefully, our papers will scatter means bikhar jana. So come wind softly, blow slowly, so that our paper will remain same. These papers will not scatter. Again poet is requesting, don't throw down the books on the shelf. Poet is saying that wind, blow slowly, and don't throw our books from our shelves, because when you are blowing fastly, or whenever you blow fastly, fiercely, you throw things from their places to here and there, to and fro. So blow slowly and don't throw our things from their places to the here and there, to and fro. Again poet is saying that look what you did. Here the poet is trying to show to the wind whatever this wind has been created, destruction has been created by the wind. So poet is here again showing look. The word look is here indicating that poet has personified the wind as the human being. So poet is trying to show that wind, don't blow fiercely, because you have scattered things, our books, scattered our papers, you have shuttered our windows. So poet is trying to show what have you done, wind, look through your eyes, you threw them all down. Means you have made destruction. You have scattered and broken all such things. You have destroyed all things from their places. You tore the pages of the book. Tore means poet is saying that you have destroyed the pages of the books. You brought rain again, wind, by blowing fastly. You have brought rain again, so don't blow fastly so that rain will not come. You are very clever. Poet is saying that wind, you are very clever means deceptive, chalbad, chalawabad. So poet is saying that wind, you are very clever. Here you word has been used for the in all these three lines for the wind. So you is used for the human being. So poet has been presented here wind as the human being and saying that you are means wind, you are very clever at poking fun. At poking fun means making fun, मजाक उड़ाना, हास्यास्पद बनाना, टू मेक ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ फन, मजाक का पात्र बनाना. So poet is saying that wind, you are very clever, deceitful in making fun of the things. At weaklings, weaklings means those who are weak objects. You make fun of those weak things, weak objects, weak human being by causing lot of destruction and problems before this. Frail crumbling houses, frail weak crumbling कांपते हुए houses, crumbling doors, shivering doors and crumbling rafters, shivering rafters. Poet is saying that wind, you have created the sense of fear in the mind of each and everyone, and due to that fear each and everyone is shivering by you. Crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling leaves, all these are here. Crumbling house, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling leaves and crumbling hearts. All these are the symbol of the weaklings, weak things, which has been said here by poet. And all these are the showing weak condition of the human being, human race, weak condition of the greedy and avarice, heart of the human being, human race and human thing. Because due to greed, due to avarice, due to selfishness, we the human being are human being has become weak from our inside. Our things, our creations, each and everything has become weak, crumbling, shivering from the inner side. Again poet is saying that the wind, god winnows, means the wind, you are windows, you are blown by the god and crushes them all, and you crushing all these things. He would not do what you tell him. So come, let us build strong homes. Now from here to here line, let us join the door. So come, let us build strong homes to last line. Poet is here suggesting, poet is here giving energy to the human being, human race, to stand against their obstacles, their problems, their sufferings. So come, so poet is suggesting here that so come, let us build strong homes. So poet is saying that we should build our strong home. Let us join the doors firmly. Further poet is saying that we should join our doors with our home firmly by fixing practice to firm the body. Poet is further saying that we should made rigid and firm our body also, make the heart steadfast. Further poet is saying that we should make our heart steadfast. Firm determination must be brought in the heart of the human being by the human race. Do this and the wind will be friends with us. And further poet is saying that we should do all such things, means we should build strong homes, join doors firmly, and we should perform all activities with the firm body, firm decision. Our heart should be firm, means all these four lines are indicating that the whole human race must bring the firmness in their relationship, in firmness in their life. They should not change their situation according to their greed and avarice. We should be sincere towards our morality, our responsibility, and our social and legal duties. And further poet is saying that do this, means if you will do all these, you will be sincere towards your culture, civilization, morality, social responsibility, etc. Then what will be after doing this? The wind will be friends with us. Then wind will be compelled to be friend with us, means wind will not be able to destroy to all of us our relationships, etc. Any type of problem, wind, that is the problem, will not be able to make shiver, will not be able to break human race, human being from their goal. The wind blows out weak fast, for the poet is indicating the wind, that is the fast blowing wind blows out, means extinguishes the weak fire, shivering fire, means the obstacle. Here wind is the symbol of obstacle, crushes the weak people, weak hurt person, the greedy and avarice person, uncivilized person. But he makes, that is the wind makes strong fires roar and flourish. But same wind, same obstacle, which extinguishes fire, which breaks the weaklings, weak human being, human race, the same wind make stronger and stronger to those who are strong, firm, determined, steadfast, who are following their moral and social and cultural problem social responsibility. And in same way as the same wind makes roar flourish, means gives the more energy, more flame to the strong fire, in same way the obstacles make the people strong and powerful who are firm and determined. His poet is further saying that his friendship is good, means wind's friendship is good. We praise him every day and we worship wind every day. We use wind in our life every day. Every day in our life a problem occurs and we face it eagerly and firmly, then we will be able to be the man of the earth. We will be the overcomer, or we will be the victorious on the obstacles, and thus by winning or being victorious on the obstacles, we will be the strong human being, the man of the earth. Thus through all these lines, Subramanya Bharati trying to say that one should not be deceitful towards their duties, their responsibilities, their social and moral, cultural responsibility. One should be, one should not come under the adverse bad effect of the greed, avarice, selfishness, etc. But one should be firm determined. One should not run after the selfish greed, selfish avarice, and selfish thinking. One should be the follower of the firm determination. One should do his her own work with the firm determination according to his her own duties and responsibilities. This is the theme of the poem. Thank you. If any problem occurs, then contact me. Have a nice day.